Okay, so here we are with Donnie Rose, a faculty member here. We're at St. Joseph, Missouri at Harmony University for the Barbershop Harmony Society. Hi, Don.
Hi, guys.
Thanks so much for meeting with me today and
You
having
bet.
this little conversation. Tell me where you earned your music degrees.
I got my undergraduate degree in instrumental and vocal music, K-12, from Western Washington University in beautiful Bellingham, and I got my master's in jazz and trombone at Pacific Lutheran University in Tacoma, Washington, in the early 90s. I don't exactly remember where.
Nice. And what do you teach currently?
I teach at Curtis High School in University Place. I teach 3 bands and 2 drum lines, and I adjudicate quite a bit at jazz and concert festivals, at solo ensemble festivals, and just kind of all around the country. Do some all states, so it's a lot of fun.
Nice. Well, you have a different role here this year
I
at
do.
Harmony University. Talk to me about what your role is this week.
Well, I'm an instrumental music teacher, but here at Harmony U, I'm actually teaching 2 sessions of choral conducting, directing one, for people who are brand new to directing and would like to learn basic beat patterns, ictus, cutting, cueing, gestures that are inviting to singers. And then I'm also giving 4 private lessons, vocal lessons a day, 45 minutes each. We call them PVIs, to help people mostly find mask resonance and just how to fit into the barbershop and just correct vocal sound if they haven't had a chance to work with somebody one-on-one.
So your full-time job is instrumental, but do you do any other additional choral music?
I do. I've taught high school choir and junior high choir for years, but now I'm at a school that's really large, and that's my passion is instrumental music with kids, but vocal music with adults. So it's kind of funny. As an instrumentalist, I played in the symphony and I played lounge piano, and those have kind of fallen off one by one as now I just travel the world doing barbershop because it's so fun and so hard. So I direct a barbershop choir called Northwest Sound, and we're regular participants at International, and I started a youth chorus for barbershoppers called Northwest Vocal Project, and they were 6th in the world here 2 years ago in Portland, and they're awesome, and just do a lot of coaching with my wife Amy, and it's just really fun.
That's awesome. So talk to me about how you got started in barbershop.
I think a lot of us started in barbershop unexpectedly, and in my case, I was in college, and we wanted to meet girls, so we were playing our instruments, our brass instruments, Christmas carols. We just kind of improvised Christmas carols during Christmas, and some barbershop boy said, "Hey, sing this at Valentine's Day," and we sang it, and as we were singing it, I'm a trombone player, and I realized the range of the male voice is very much the same as a trombone, and we do those trombone tunings where we do little adjustments with our hand. It's God's perfect instrument. And so I realized as I was singing it, there was a crackle to barbershop that was really similar to brass quintet music, or if you were playing antiphonal music in a church and it kind of echoes, but it's a different kind of feeling. The chords kind of shaking your bones. And I just really liked that instantly. So I kind of became hooked right away after hearing those, slightly overblown fifths and those slightly lowered sevenths. Just tuning it's hard to do, and it was really, really fun.
So it sounds like you've been able to take something that's really strong in the vocal world and make a connection to the instrumental world.
Very much so. My band students, we do a lot of singing, like a lot of great bands do, and so we obviously tune, and then we sing the pitch, and then we blow the pitch, and we sing the pitch, and then we sing chords, and we play it, and we try to make our voice match our singing. And when we talk about tuning with the band kids, it's so much more intuitive when they sing it, and then they play it on their instrument. They can make those slight adjustments, and it's just delicious when they figure it out. And so it is. So in my school, I work with the boys' choir sometimes because I'm a bit of a barbershop geek. And there's this huge boys' choir, and Mr. Dickerson, the choir director, who is wonderful and supportive, lets me help, and sometimes I teach the boys a tag and stuff like that, and they've done a couple of my arrangements already, so it's pretty fun. So it's catching on, and then I kind of bug them to get them to go to youth camps that we have in Tacoma and frankly around all around my district. I teach in the Evergreen district for barbershoppers out there, so it's pretty cool.
That's amazing how I'm hearing all these wonderful connections to singing and fun. You mentioned fun.
Well, and teachers, we know what it's like when you find that right piece. My band kids, I remember them having this moment when we were doing Armenian dances where they were like so moved. People were weeping at the end of the concert because it was just so powerful. And that is like 20% of my kids where they have that strong classical youth symphony connection, and it's really important to them. But that's not everybody. And there's something just so primal about singing barbershop chords. And those kids need that experience too. And that's what I love about being a music teacher, even though I'm an instrumentalist. Heck, I'm a drumline teacher too, but I love that harmony that we have in barbershop that's so unique. And I gotta tell you, I started a steel drum band too, and when my steel drum band played 5 notes, everybody was happy. And when my boys sing barbershop, everybody's happy. We smile, we feel it just sets this mood that I can't really get anywhere else. So I hope my fellow music educators out there will consider the beauty and the value of adding this type of music, particularly for our men, but also for our women too, because they want to have that chance to be in front of people. And if you program music like that between Nigra Sum and Schubert's Mass in D, and you put a piece of barbershop in there, people are going to light up and love both those pieces because you've surrounded it with just different types of music. And you know what? Barbershop is uniquely American. And that's what we want to preserve our heritage too. So my brothers and my sisters and music educators teach shop.
Awesome. Your enthusiasm is infectious, and we really appreciate having this chat, and hopefully we can inspire more music educators to get involved in barbershop.
Right on.
Thanks.
Peace.